Fannie Mae ANSI update number FHA SFR Appraising Handbook 4000.1 page 46. FHA minimum photograph requirements. Photograph exhibit. Minimum photograph requirement. Subject property interior. The kitchen, main living room, bathrooms, bedrooms, any other rooms representing overall condition, basement, attic, crawl space, recent updates such as restoration, remodeling, and renovation. For 2 to 4 unit properties also include photographs of hallways, foyers, laundry rooms, and other common areas. Comparable sales, listings, pending sales, rentals, etc. Front view of each comparable utilized. Photographs taken at an angle to depict both the front and the side when possible. Multiple listing service, MLS, photographs are acceptable to exhibit comparable condition at the time of sale. However, appraisers must include their own photographs as well to document compliance. Subject property deficiencies. Photographs of the deficiency or condition requiring inspection or repair. Condominium projects. Additional photographs of the common areas and shared amenities of the condominium project. Intended use and intended users of appraisal. The intended use of the appraisal is solely to assist FHA in assessing the risk of the property, securing the FHA insured mortgage, 24 CFR 200.14b. FHA and the mortgagee are the intended users of the appraisal report. The FHA appraiser does not guarantee that the property is free from defects. The appraisal establishes the value of the property for mortgage insurance purpose only. Development of the market value. Value required. Definition of market value. Market value refers to the most probable price which a property should bring in a competitive and open market under all conditions requisite to a fair sale. The buyer and seller, each acting prudently, knowledgeably, and assuming the price is not affected by undue stimulus. Implicit in this definition is the consummation of a sale affected by undue stimulus. Implicit is this definition in the consummation of a sale as of the specified date and the passing of title from seller to buyer under conditions whereby 1. Buyer and seller are typically motivated. 2. Both parties are well informed or well advised, and each acting in what he or she considers his or her own best interest. 3. A reasonable time is allowed for exposure in the open market. 4. Payment is made in terms of cash in US dollars or in terms of financial arrangements comparable thereto. And 5. The price represents the normal, page 47, consideration for the property sold unaffected by special or creative financing or sales concessions granted by anyone associated with the sale. Adjustments to the comparables must be made for special or creative financing or sales concessions. No adjustments are necessary for those costs which are normally paid by sellers as a result of tradition or law in a market area. These costs are readily identifiable since the seller pays these costs in virtually all sales transactions. Special or creative financing adjustments can be made to the comparable property by comparisons to financing terms offered by a third-party institutional lender that is not already involved in the property or transaction. Any adjustment should not be calculated on a mechanical dollar-for-dollar cost of the financing or concession, but the dollar amount of an adjustment should approximate the market's reaction to the financing or concessions based on the appraiser's judgment. B. Standard. The appraiser must determine the market value of the subject property. C. Required analysis and reporting. The appraiser must analyze all data research and collected prior to reporting the value. Appraisal conditions. Definition. Appraisal conditions refer to anything the appraiser requires to occur or be known before the value of conclusion can be considered valid. B. Standard. Conclusions about the observed conditions of the property provide the rationale for the opinion of market value. The completed appraisal form together with the required exhibits constitutes the reporting instrument for FHA insured mortgages. Conditions of the property, mortgage type, and the market will determine if the appraisal is to be performed as is or if the value opinion needs to be conditioned upon an extraordinary assumption, a hypothetical conditions subject to an additional inspection or completion of construction, repairs, or alterations. C. Required analysis and reporting. The appraiser must state in the appraisal report whether repairs, alterations, or inspections are necessary to eliminate conditions threatening the continued use, security, and marketability of the property.